have to deal with this weather. I don't want to say like the weather, but we've almost run out of things to talk about in the past these 70 days.
Yeah, if it weren't for the records and the historical nature of the drought and the heat wave, this would have been the most boring summer back here in the Weather Center of all time, ranking #1, that's for sure. But these records are interesting. I mean, you've got to look at the historical aspect of this, and it's just unlike anything we have ever seen. We are all collectively experiencing Austin's hottest summer in history right now. 104 is the high today, 102 out at the airport. We have now reached, and today is the day, 70 100-degree days. The record from 1925, 69 days until today, had stood for 86 years. The record will only stand for one more day, though, because we're going to hit 100 again tomorrow. And as the heat wave gets worse, the drought gets worse, and vice versa. These used to be early in the summer. We pointed them out to you. Look at those sometimes islands popping up out there. Well, now it's just become one big island out here as Lake Travis has fallen to its fourth lowest elevation of all time. We'll look at those numbers coming up at 6 o'clock for you. This is a live view from our HD camera there, positioned at the Steiner Ranch Steakhouse, which you always have access to, by the way, on KXAN.com. It's 103 in Austin right now, forecasting 99 at 8 p.m. and 92 at 10 o'clock tonight. It's 106 in Llano, 102 in Burnet, 104 in Marble Falls. Gillespie County Airport is at 99, but there are several thermometers around Gillespie County reading 100 to 102 right now. And around the metro area also looks like 100 to 102 in most locations, 99 to 102 in our eastern counties. Officially, 103 in the city and 102 at the airport, with a partly cloudy sky and a 7-mile-per-hour wind. Sunset a little closer to 8 tonight, 8:02. Mold count today, 497, down a little from yesterday, still in that medium category. The whole state continues to suffer just like us. In fact, it's worse up in Dallas today. They're at 106 degrees right now. We told you this week the ridge of high pressure would scooch a little bit back to the west, and that's happened, allowing this cluster of thunderstorms from Arkansas to move down into East Texas. Some wind damage reported in Marshall this afternoon there at the Harrison County Airport. That cluster looks like it's kind of moving down our direction, right? Well, as we lose the heat of the day, we expect that to dissipate and fall apart. I'm real tempted to put in an isolated rain shower possibility in the forecast for tomorrow or the next day due to some little boundaries that might be down into the area. But we've seen this happen before and it not rain at all. So we'll wait and see what tonight's models look like. We might adjust the forecast at 10 o'clock for you. Irene became a major Category 3 hurricane. Look at the eye right there. That's called Crooked Island in the Bahamas, and it moves directly over the length of that island. That's called Long Island in the Bahamas, and it is being hammered by parts of the eye wall right now. The storm will remain a major hurricane. We believe a Category 3, winds gusting to 150 miles per hour, could strengthen to a 4 in the northwestern Bahamas tomorrow. Could remain a major Category 3 hurricane as it moves near the Outer Banks of North Carolina on Saturday with 150-mile-per-hour winds. Look at this. Possibly a borderline Category 1, Category 2 hurricane as it moves just east of New York City over Long Island, potentially up around Cape Cod, and then up into New England, weakening to a Category 1 on Monday. This is going to be a huge story in the coming days because of the millions of people on the East Coast in all the major cities that could be impacted by either high winds or flooding rains or storm surge flooding along those coastal locations. This could be very, very damaging storm in many areas depending on how this all evolves. Temperatures tonight in the middle and upper 70s back here at home, and the highs tomorrow. We're forecasting the same thing we've seen today. 78 overnight and partly cloudy. 104 tomorrow. I'm going to leave any rain out of the forecast right now. Be back here tonight at 10 o'clock when I get a new suite of models, and I might adjust this a little bit. But let's go 104 tomorrow, 105 Friday. 104 Saturday, and as you can see right now through mid next week we don't see a change, and so we could potentially in a week be at 77 days and counting. Can you even believe it?
Hard to believe.